So after yesterday's video, man, I had this guy actually hit me up and tell me about his god roll Eyasluna, and let me tell you, it is god tier roll. Look in the chamber, rangefinder, rifle barrel, sure shot, all the beautiful things, man, that makes me never want to get off his damn account. That's what I'm talking about, dude. It's just so fucking good. Now, with that being said, I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, how Eyasluna stacks up with other hand cannons. So this is going to be kind of just mainly gameplay about Eyasluna, and also how it kind of just, how it just stands in the hierarchy of hand cannons. So without further ado, guys, let's get started. Alright guys, so let's talk about this Eyasluna, man, and shout out to Resistance Video for letting me jump on his account yesterday. Completely in love with this gun, man. It is so good. And here's the thing, Eyasluna has got like a different recoil pattern. So like initially when I first got on it, I had to get used to it again because I'm normally rocking Pally because I don't have an Eyasluna with rangefinder, much less one with luck in the chamber and rangefinder. And that just really turns his weapon into a monster. And it's already a monster, but how does it stack, man? How does it stack against your Imago loops and your Finesse Peril and your Lord Eye Fixtures and of course Palindrome? I think for perked situations, I think it definitely trumps Pally in that sense because it can rock luck in the chamber and rangefinder. Now, I was messing with an Imago loop this morning. Gonna continue to mess with it. Gonna put a review out on it as well. It has rangefinder and of course rifle barrel and sure shot, and I wanted to see exactly how that one was working out as well, and it was doing pretty decently. But there's something about Eyasluna that I think people I don't know. There's a certain level where people really appreciate Eyasluna, and it comes down to two things. Number one, the recoil pattern. The recoil pattern of an Eyasluna kind of kicks to the side. Something that some people say they don't like. Me myself, I gotta say, I actually prefer the kick to the side. The kick to the side allows you to kind of keep your field of vision on everything in front of you. You don't have a gun that's rising up. It does not rise up and it does not take up much of your screen. You've got a weapon there that just kicks to the side and allows you to just completely refocus on the next person. And I don't know if that's because of the reason why I'm going to name this second reason, but follow-up shots with Eyasluna are so consecutive, so snappy, and that is something that you see from a lot of players out there that are pretty much pro hand cannon users. And that's the thing about Eyasluna, man. The follow-up shots are just one right after another, and you can almost sit there and just spam it. Now, the beautiful thing about having rangefinder and luck in the chamber, I mentioned yesterday what the distance is for a max range hand cannon with rangefinder, and you're looking at fall-off damage only starting at 30.6 meters, okay? Allow that with luck in the chamber to proc, dude. You've got a deadly freaking weapon. This weapon is super nasty, man. There were so many times, and there was actually one time that I actually hit 112, one right after another. I hit 112 and then I hit another 112. That was not Iron Banner, by the way, guys. That was just regular Clash that I was doing. So for it to actually hit 112 twice, I don't know if that was kind of buggy or what that was, but I hit it twice in a row on the same dude. I mean, I didn't have to hit another 112, but the first 112 and another headshot would have done the job just fine. But, you know, with that being said, you've got a weapon there that can potentially two-tap anyone at 31 meters. And yeah, you want to know the time to kill for a two-tap in hand cannon, that's 0.53 seconds. Last word, you know what I mean? So yeah, the problem is last word can't kill somebody in that amount of time at 31 meters. So that's the thing about Eyasluna. That's what makes Eyasluna so good. So I'm listing out all the pros, man. But what are the cons? Not fucking one, guys. Not one damn con about this weapon. It doesn't even look bad. It even, you know, it's one thing to look, you know, like you look like an ass gun, but to also be amazing, you know. Palindrome, sorry guys, some of you out there think that weapon looks pretty. I would never hang that thing on my shelf. That shit would stay in its damn holster until I just absolutely had to use it. I would not be flashing that orange blue thing anywhere. Now, Eyasluna, I wear that shit on my forehead, okay? That damn thing is beautiful, all right? And here's the thing, man. It's not only beautiful, but it performs. And I gotta say, out of all the weapons, guys, I think this is the rarest gun in the game. I think Eyasluna in general are the rarest guns in the game. You know, I spend so much time in classic playlists and Crucible in general, constantly playing Crucible, and I do not get a Luna with these rolls. I just got, after playing this game for months after Luna had been released. What is it, like 8-9 months since Lunas have actually been released into the system, and I just got just a few weeks ago got a Luna with rifle barrel. Until then, and it doesn't even have rangefinder. Until then, though, I have never gotten an Eyasluna with rifle barrel, much less these other perks. And I honestly think that there's a system involved, guys. I think there's a system in which Bungie has in there where if you have a certain amount of hand cannon kills, they will not release this hand cannon to you. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I could be completely wrong. I could be wrong. Could just be bitching right now. But yeah, I'm a little bitching, guys, because I want this gun. I really want it. And you should want it too. And this is the kind of weapon, man, that I would love to bring into Trials of Osiris, because I need a good hand cannon for be able to rev with Icebreaker. Yeah, we're kind of like having to use Icebreaker a bunch, and you know, I can't use the last word because, you know, last word Icebreaker can't go together because they're both exotics. And so a good Luck in the Chamber hand cannon, also with rangefinder, would be perfect, man. Now let me go ahead and just hit you up with the best ways that I was able to farm out, you know, Eyasluna. You know, I farmed out for Eyasluna really hard one week. Just stayed in classic playlists over and over again, and eventually, you know, I got around 6 or 7 Lunas. Only one of them had rifle barrel. Now hold up. Now this is before the most recent patch. I would say, guys, if you land a Luna and it's got these exact rolls, but it doesn't have rifle barrel, but it has small bore, guys, keep it. So small bore essentially is okay now. It is not terrible. You're looking at around like 27 meters with small bore rangefinder, and that is still very good. And on top of that, small bore will lower that magazine size, allowing you to take even more advantage of your Luck in the Chamber shot. I really suggest hanging on to it if you happen to run small bore. I think honestly I might even prefer small bore to take advantage of that Luck in the Chamber more often. Now with that being said, it's not that big of a deal because this weapon already has so much stability. You don't necessarily have to have small bore. So, you know, allowing yourself to go those extra 3 meters, it's really big, which is why I made the case about rangefinder being such a big deal on handguns. But that's something food for thought. If you land something without rifle barrel, but it does have small bore is a viable option now on your handguns. Well, guys, good luck with it, man. You know, I was mouth-watering last night. Great hand cannon. I was enjoying the shit out of it. I can see so many things opening up in Trials, dude. I would love to use this thing in Trials, man. And just like I said, guys, the ability to be able to two-tap anyone from 31 meters is incredible, and it's something that takes so many people by surprise. You know it, I know it. Every time it happens, man, every time I get hit and I see my health just drop like that, I just know it. I'm like, man, that was a lucky bullet. Fuck me, why are those things in the game? But they're in the game, and until they get removed, and I don't think they're going to be removed, because it's not just absolutely game breaking. It does take a lot of us by surprise, but at the same token, it is something that I would love to be able to utilize at least before fucking Destiny 2 drops. You know what I mean? And you know, by the time this Eyasluna probably drops in my hand, Destiny 2 will be upon us, and I'll be the only person probably still playing Destiny 1, you know, waving my Eyasluna around. You know what I mean? So, you know, who knows? Anyways, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for coming and watching this video. Catch y'all later.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.